Okay guys, Bruce here. Okay, this is the donor motor for the plastic cam gear. But the first thing we're going to do is see why it's a donor motor. So I'm going to take the plug out. It actually runs. And we're going to take the blade off. I think I showed you guys this blade adapter that had been welded. So once again, something bad happened to this mower. But one of the coolest things is I'm using my new old 1/4 inch airline. See, it sounds alright. See if we can get this off of here. Beautiful. Okay. Are you getting this? Yep. So now I'm going to take this blade adapter off of here. So this mower has been throwing belts. So we're going to pull it over and show you why. You're already guessing why, right? So there's almost 1/4 inch of wobble in that shaft. And as of now, I'm not fixing bent cranks because there's just too much old junk around. Okay, are you guys with me on that? Thanks. Alright, now we're going to remove this motor. 9/16. This will be the one. Now this motor's still got oil in it and everything but a spark plug, right? Perfect. Let's go to step 2 of this operation. Alright, let's prep this patient for surgery. Just going to try and get the gas out without spilling too much. You guys know that's difficult to do. It's easy to watch. Okay, step 1. Now this, I don't even know what the quality of this gas is. Let's have a little look. Being as 80% of my world is getting rid of bad gas. Oh, it's okay. But I'm not going to reuse it. It's already been into this oil pan, which has contaminated it. So I have a labeled gas can marked bad gas, and we're just going to put that into there. There we are. It's even got a little spout. Isn't that lovely? No spillage. Okay. Now, just wipe this up. And we're going to remove the oil from this guy. I don't know if you guys need to watch all this, but it's pre-surgery stuff, right? Now, I don't know if this motor has a drain on it or not. Yes, it does. Okay, so put it on its side. just never know, eh? You have to push it. You can push down on a wrench, right? Oh my God, that hurt. I don't believe that. I know what I'm going to do. Why would somebody put that in that tight, eh? Okay, let's get the oil out of it. Now, I can use this, but if I'm careful, I can use this. While this is draining, are you guys with me? Yes, you are. It's bad. Don't forget, this is a donor motor, so I don't think we're going to be saving anything on here, but I might be reusing the sump. It's got an automatic choke, which I can use that part. So yeah. Now that we're almost there, I'm going to put that plug back in there and dispose of that oil. And I dispose of my oil at a regulated facility. Sometimes the auto stores take them or whatever. You have to check your local area. So now I'm just going to tilt this back up. All right, we're at a different angle. I've loosened the 7 bolts that hold down the sump or oil tray or whatever you want to call it. This one has a much shinier output shaft than the other one because this one was a self-propel, which covers the blade adapter covers the entire blade, or no, blade adapter covers the entire shaft. Okay, so now I've already loosened all 7 of these. So now we're just going to take them out. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's get that sump cover off of there. I might reuse this one. All right, this is the big question right now, guys. This is the governor. And just for your information, as this spins, these little fingers get wider and narrower, right? And it pushes on that little lever right there for automatic, faster or slower for the engine. Now you see these little feet. Have you ever been to a parade and see those old steam tractors with the balls that turn above the engine? That's the exact same principle. Governor. Cool. All right, let's line up the timing marks. Nothing wrong with using a vice grip on this one. We have the brakes on, eh? There it is. Now this should just pull right out. Look at that. So that's a perfectly good cam gear for a Briggs and Stratton 6.7 horsepower or a quantum motor. This is the exhaust valve compression release, so you can start a bigger motor right there. That's the part we were after. And we got a bent crankshaft. I hope you got all that. No, the seal's no. Oh, see, the seal's no good. But I knew that. All right. I'm just going to tip the rest of the oil out of this bad boy. We'll go for lunch. Oh, just a, you know, everything's interesting to me, eh? This is where the dipstick comes out right there. That'll do. All right, here's the recipient. This has already been off. Just comparing to the other. Just having a look, comparing from one to the other. So interesting. I might use that. I might use this one. Okay. Okay, that's the old cam gear. That's the devil. That's the devil himself. Now, let's see if the new cam gear fits in. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. And this one has, now I'm not knocking stores. This is the drive gear that came off the donor motor, and it's plastic, right? And this is the drive gear that came off this motor, and it's metal. All right, guys, we're almost done. The drive gear in the engine that's going to survive is metal, and this was an expensive, probably a $400 or $500 lawnmower from Sears. And just out of interest, the other motor was a Brute from Walmart, and the drive gear was plastic. The drive gear for the cam, and then it has a shim on there so it won't get destroyed up against the sump. So isn't that interesting? I find that really interesting. Number one, is it going to work? I'm sure it will. And then this is the governor cam drive from the Brute motor. I'm going to use that just because it's in better condition. So all I got to do now is clean off these surfaces where the gaskets went, and then we can put it together.